I bought the best automatic watch for under $100. Watch collecting does not have to be expensive. This is an automatic watch. This is not a copycat watch. This watch comes from a brand with real heritage. Before we take a look at it, my name is Keanu Carey, and this channel is about watches. I have been collecting for about 3 years now. I used to work at a vintage watch shop, so I have access to tons of exotic vintage watches. I do have my own collection where I buy watches with my own money, and I share them with you, like this watch we're going to be talking about today. If that sounds like something that you'd be into, then subscribe and let's get into it. Today I am wearing my Casio. This one is white. I thought a white Casio would look really cool. The white G-Shocks are too big for me. This watch I got from my girlfriend's parents as a Christmas gift, so it's kind of special to me, and I really like the look of the watch. This watch right here can be bought for $120 brand new on Amazon, but you can also find it used on places like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Reddit forums. I personally bought this one used for $60 secondhand, so let's go ahead and unbox it. I'm going to be using my Glock field knife. I got this knife as a box opener, but it was really big and I couldn't really carry this around, so now it just sits in my house pretty much. But we have a package today, so I'm going to use it to unbox it. Okay, so not only did I make that as difficult as possible as I could, but I also cut my hand in the process. But I cut off all the sensitive information, so let's take a look at it now. There she is. This is the Seiko box. This is like an old Seiko box. Look how tiny it is. Something I really do appreciate are smaller boxes. I have a bin of just dead watch boxes, watch boxes that just sit there and collect dust. So when they're small and compact like this, I really do appreciate that. For reference, these are some of my newer Seiko watch boxes. You can just see how big they are compared to the other one. I mean, this one is technically a more premium Seiko, but still, I just appreciate the smaller watch boxes. I don't need these big boxes taking up a ton of space. He taped it closed, which is really nice because that way it didn't like have any chance of opening. On the other side, he taped it. Come on. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, he did include the extra strap. Okay, cool. So, wow. Is this a new one? No, this is still the old one, right? I'm actually really impressed with that. That looks really gorgeous. Has the Sunray dial, and it's gonna have these gold polished in like accent indices that look really great. The finishing on this band does not match the case itself. The case has like a high polished finishing, whereas the bracelet has a brushed finishing, so it does not match at all. And the clasp is absolute dog shit, but that's okay. Wow, yeah, you can see that Seiko movement in the back just ticking away. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna take off what I got. Pop this bad boy on. This thing looks great. Two different positions. Oh my god, that crown is tiny. Like I cannot get my hand on that crown. Oh my gosh, setting this thing is an absolute nightmare. Yeah, quick set date and date, which is really nice. On the wrist, it looks great on me. This is a 37mm diameter watch, and I have a 5.75-inch wrist, or 14.5 centimeters. Gorgeous look. Again, this is an automatic watch I bought for $60. These Seiko movements are meant to be so robust. I've heard of people who have not serviced theirs for decades and they still run. I'm going to say you could probably get a good 12 years out of this and you wouldn't have any issues. They're just bulletproof tank movements, really well made. So as I'm examining this watch, I can see there's a lot of scuffs on it. Like I did buy this for a very good price used, so it makes sense that there would be scuffs on it, but whoever owned this was not kind to it. Like there's a giant gash on the top left lug, and the bezel itself's got some nice wear and tear on it, but it still looks great. And from far away, you wouldn't be able to tell that this watch has been well loved. I mean, it looks great. The bracelet is something else. This is an aftermarket bracelet. He said he trashed the original one. These do come on really not very great bracelets. They're meant to pinch hairs, to be very flimsy and jangly, and so he replaced it with this one. It's got a simple pin system, like push pin. Nope. Yeah, push pin system. And the links, he had some extra links. There are some more in here, as well as the little pins. I mean, it's a nice extra bracelet, but the clasp is very lacking. It has plenty of micro adjust, but I would not be very confident that this thing would not just like fall off the wrist. I probably will switch this off. The first con I really noticed about the watch that stands out is it is shaped awfully. Like it looks like a saucer. So what's really great about this shaping is it allows the watch to wear thinner than it would look because most of that like case back goes right into your wrist. The con is that it just looks really bad, and if it doesn't sink into your wrist, it kind of can wear tall. It's definitely an odd look, but for an affordable watch, it does look pretty good. And I feel like when it comes to looks on an affordable watch, you really just got to get 80% of the way there, and this watch definitely does that, especially with the dial. This watch has a great dial, super reflective for the light, has a sunburst finish on the dial. It's got a silver dial, so it kind of blends into the case itself. I wish there was a little bit more contrast there. You can get different colors. So this watch does come in different colors with more contrast, but this one has a unique like gold accent to the markers and the hands. And I think that's what really gives you that contrast and surprisingly makes this watch really legible. Both the brand and the logo are going to be applied, whereas the automatic text or this just the reference numbers at the bottom are going to be printed. Of course, all the markers are applied, and they're going to have the amazing Seiko Lume. I think this is a really amazing watch that you can get for under $100 easily. I got this for almost half $100. $60 for this watch. That's pretty good. If you don't know how this channel works, I like to wear my watches and then kind of research them while I'm wearing them, while I'm enjoying them. So if you want to see the full review for this one, you're going to have to subscribe. Make sure you like this video so I know that you want to see more about this watch. I will make the extra long review and talk about all the pros and cons. If I've made it, it's right here. If I haven't made it, I'll link another video for you, and I'll see you over there. Peace.